give an introduction? I'm going to explain how to pick the right business entity while talking about tea at the same time. Okay. I love tea. It's something that I grew up preparing for my mother and father every day, and I have grown to love it as well. Additionally, I love talking to Kellogg students about their startups. Love talking to them about their ideas, innovations, and any questions they have. And a common question I get is, hey, John Lee, what type of business entity should I be? So I figured, how about I explain this using tea? The first type of entity we're going to talk about is a partnership. And a partnership, what you'll notice, let's backtrack. Let's pretend that the tea water are profits and the tea leaves are liabilities. Things we can get sued for, damages. We don't want any of that stuff. So what happens when I pour this tea into the partnership? You can see that it has tea water in it, but it also has these nasty liability leaves. And this means that if I make money from my company, it goes to my bank account, but if someone sues me, they can sue me and take my bank account. Also, quick note, if you do not file an article of incorporation, you default to a general partnership, equal split. The second one is an LLC, a limited liability company. Now, what's cool about this is there's a filter. So, when I take my profits, I only get the tea water, no liabilities. What this means is if any profit comes to my bank account, that's fine, but the liability, if I get sued, I can only sue my company up to the amount of money it has in the bank. So you're kind of safe. There's also a lot less paperwork you have to deal with and a lot more freedom you have. So why would you ever do the third one, a corporation? There's a big difference. The main one is you get a lot more tea. With a corporation, it's easier to raise money. You can get money from VCs and from shareholders because they like stock. For LLCs, there's a thing called profit interest, which is percentage of company, and you don't necessarily want to deal with that. Another thing is the difference between a C Corp and an S Corp is basically an S Corp has one type of share. You only get 100 shareholders. So my goal of this is to show you how to pick an entity, and maybe the next time you're thinking about what entity to choose, you remember that you cannot, remember this presentation, you remember that you can't spell entity without the word T.